You just gotta flow. You just gotta flow with it. Can't get upset. You just gotta go with it. All right, whatever it is. All right, brand new deck. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you didn't even know this shit existed, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's already open because this is my third attempt to do this, so it's all good. But we just getting started, so I just had to get into the zone. Uh, yeah. So let me you know. Anyways, first card that came out, the only card that came out. It's a new deck, so you know, difficulty. Oh, it's pretty. Anyways, shuffling, you know, is difficult with a brand new one. But what we did get was this little dude, so cute, man. Cute little dude right there. Page of Presents, but it was in the reverse. So I was flipping to the page. Happens to be on page 75, number 12, baby. 5, harmony, creativity, change. 7, universal number, you know. I'm assuming presence is pentacles, so we'll see. But this deck does have reversals. I haven't read like the whole intro and everything, but fuck it, we gonna get right to the reading. That's what you're here for. So let's get it. All right. Page of Presents, reversed. Reversed, the Page of Presents is disappointed and frustrated. Things haven't turned out quite as they were expected to. Hence why the live stream cut off right when I had pulled the fucking card. All right. Learn from this experience. Cut your losses and move on. Oh, I like how they even made the paper kind of like dirty. So I was like, what the fuck? I don't know if y'all can see that because it's bright ass light. Whatever, we've had an experience. Cut your losses and move the hell on. Huh. That can apply in multiple ways. Love, business, life. Right when I said that, got a little stack. I ain't gonna grab the whole stack, but we'll see what's on the death in reverse. All right, got death in reverse. I'll show y'all right side up real quick. Again, sorry for the lights and the glares. Camera stripping right now. I think I fucked up the sensor, so it's okay. Death in reverse. I feel like there's another card I'm supposed to get from this little pile though. 818, baby. You know what I'm saying? I like that. 818. The moon. The moon card. I might have had the whole deck reversed, to be honest. But I think that's how it's supposed to come out. So, speaking of Harvest Moon, you know what I mean? Abundance, prosperity. I told y'all, you know, this year is all about you gonna get what seed you planted. That's what you're gonna get. So, some of you, some of us are frustrated. You know what I'm saying? But it's not over yet. It's not over. It's not 2023. It's still 2022. We still have time. We still have time. All right. So let's see what we got here. We got death in the reverse. We got the moon in reverse. Let's see. Let's see. Death is. I literally just opened this, so apologies, but y'all gotta give me some time to do the thing. Chill out, man. Relax. You rush too much. Calm down. It's okay. Alright. Did he just tell me to calm down? Yes. It's alright. You have time. Not forever, but you got some time. All right. Death page 30. Let's get it. Beautiful illustrations, man. Book smell nice. Well, somewhat nice. You got all the colors and the thing. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Not everybody does that. So, all right. Death is often a feared tarot card, but that's just because it's misunderstood. It's a card of transformation and transition, beginnings and endings. 5, change, creativity, harmony, but change is the big one. Reversed. Are you putting off a life-changing decision? Resisting change is impossible and will only cause harm in the long run. Letting go of the familiar can be tough, but trust that accepting transition will make way for positive, fresh beginnings. You know? All right. Let's see what we got next. The moon, right? This is coming together. We're going to put this all together. Let me just see what we get first, though. All right. Where would the moon be, though? Oh, page 48. It's a major arcana. Right after the star card. Let's see. Page 48, number 12 again, baby. That is significant meaning. All right. Moonlight illuminates Jack in the graveyard as he reflects on his feelings. The moon represents a great lament, the subconscious. You need to be honest about your feelings with yourself and others. Expressing yourself will lift a weight off of your chest and get you out of a melancholy headspace. The sun is about to come out, and a new day will bring new possibilities. You know, I'm going to get some more and get into that. But this theme of writing and journaling has been popping up a lot lately, in multiple avenues. And a lot of us ignore what is what's deep, what's pressing. A lot of us ignore what's real, when it comes to ourselves internally. Um, we tend to always be there for others or give them advice or listen, be a helping hand, whatever, and ignore, our own stuff going on. So, um, writing is very important right now. And on top of that, I'm sorry about this shit, man. This damn thing. Whatever. I'm gonna switch it to manual and see if it works. Anyways, a tip I learned very recently in a group, in a psychologically backed, what would you call that? Scientifically backed group or whatever, is to put a name to it, right? So sometimes it's hard to say grief, and write about your grief because you get into your head about, okay, grief, what does that mean? But if you say, like, I'm going to name my grief Jack, right? Then you write the letter to Jack. So you say, Jack, I have to, you are doing da 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 da. I need to let this go because of da 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 da. Or, Jack, I'm so angry at you. Put a name to what you're feeling and then write as if that were the person. Same with self-forgiveness, learning about that. And that is like, imagine yourself sitting across from you, right? What would you say to yourself? Imagine Jack sitting across from you. What would you say? Now, when somebody's across from you, that can be a little bit of added pressure type thing, but it helps you get a real clear understanding. And you can record this session if you do it, speaking out loud, or write the shit down, pen and paper. Not your laptop, not your cell phone, like pen to paper. Order some dollar office supplies off Amazon. Whatever you gotta do. Um, dollar cost average, I guess. This is ridiculous. This thing keeps tracking, searching. I'm trying to get it right. Anyways, let's see. Like I should have flipped that one. Not that one. Cool. I'm gonna just split the deck. Now I got a table in front of me. Split it. Split. Alright. I'll take that one. Top two. Three is on the bottom. I go with what Spirit tells me, baby. Alright. We've got the Six of Candles in the reverse. Six of Candles in the reverse. Anyways. And plus, when I started doing that, all of a sudden, everybody else, I started seeing a lot of my old readers that I used to watch and shit. All of them started doing it, so I don't know. Anyways, we got High Priestess in reverse, baby. This is what she's supposed to look like. She kind of got like a grin on her face. Let me see. Man, this damn lighting shit is bothering me, but it's okay. Anyways, we got her in the reverse, and we've got there we go. We got that, and then we've got the Nine of Needles, which could be swords. I'm assuming needles are sharp like swords. The candles, I'm assuming, are wands. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. Apologize if my energy seems low. That's just the zone. Plus, this is high time spirituality, so I think that is a hybrid over there. That pen. Anyways, candles. Yeah, I did just say that. I don't even know if anybody's watching right now. I didn't really check yet. But feel free to say something in the chat if you want. Ain't nobody here yet. They were in the other video, though. Anyways. Candles. 58. Some real energy coming through, man. Let's get it. Yawning doesn't always mean tired. What is this one? Six of Candles. Okay. Oh, here we go. Page 67, number 13. Six has a lot to do. I mean, I always think, when I hear six, I always think of like sixth house, which is family. A lot of interpersonal relationships. Yeah. Six has other meanings, but for some reason, I'm just kind of hearing that harmony kind of familial home, familial home. You know, it could be your home life, your, I don't even want to say that. I want to say like your comfort space, like where you are, um, or where you come to, whatever you know what I mean? Like what you're building, your foundation. That's what I want to say, your foundation. So let's see. We have got a lot of reversals, man. All right, reverse. You've been measuring yourself against other people's barometers of success. Oh, sorry, barometers of success. You've been measuring yourself against other people's barometers of success and feeling disappointed. It's time to check in with yourself. What makes you happy? What do you find fulfilling? Reject the status quo and celebrate your accomplishments without comparing them with anyone else's. Now I hear the home and family. My mother used to always tell me, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Oh, my cousin got that. They got this. They got the Aladdin VHS. I don't have da da da. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You know, a lot of y'all like that J. Cole song, Love Yours. You know, no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing. Because even the people, in the last video I was talking about millionaire secrets. And one of the things I picked up from studying a lot of millionaires is, you know, this relentless chase, but it doesn't always end in happiness. So being broke damn sure don't bring happiness. But seeing somebody with a lavish lifestyle, seeing their end product of all of the years of work and dedication that they put in, you might feel like, oh shit, their life must be so great. But you never know what's going on behind closed doors. And you never know what's going on air. You're talking about the subconscious just now. And a lot of people are tormented by their own brain. Like hell is literally like reliving your guilt over and over and over and over. Hell is a mind state. Oh, I thought somebody commented. Sorry. Hell is a mind state. That's where it starts. Now, so we feel stuck. We feel frustrated. Holding you back. I really feel like I just opened this deck. It might be my damn reading. We'll see if anybody else out there relates. Now, High Priestess in reverse. It's starting to make sense, huh? Yeah. Let's see what we got. I love that each deck has its own different interpretation or thing to say. I feel like they all have their own meaning, their own energies. So I don't go off of the whole Rider Waite da 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 bullshit. Smith deck. They always leave Smith out. She was important. Let me see. Oh, I just saw her. I just saw. She's our second card. Page 16. All right. Number 7. Sally's perspective and observant nature perfectly captures the energy of the High Priestess card. The High Priestess is an intuitive visionary who's tuned in to what's really going on under the surface. Confirmation. I told you it might be my reading. Apologies. Yeah. All right. The High Priestess calls for contemplation and self-reflection. What did we just talk about, y'all? This is a live recording. I want everybody to know this is live, okay? You saw me open the deck. Well, the other, whatever. You see that the deck, looking over there because I have some like journals and things. All right. So now, the High Priestess calls for contemplation and harmonious and easy as they should. What did we talk about with the number 6 just now? I'm talking about your foundation. Well, I also saw 1 and 6 on here, but anyways, take a step back to see hiccups for what they are. Channel Sally's brand of compassionate wisdom and sort them out. You'll feel so much better when things are running smoothly. So again, we're ignoring ourselves. ignoring what we maybe really need. But I really feel like it's not, we know what we need. You know, I feel like it's the opposite of that. We know what the fuck we need. So what is it within us that feels like we don't deserve what we need? Why do we keep trying to go back to what's comfortable or what we know, or um, what's no longer serving us, what's below us type of shit? We know what the fuck we need to be aiming for. We know what we need. But it's about, are you being, honest with you? Are you going into that subconscious mind? Because the subconscious is so much more than obviously your nerve endings and your dreams and everything like that. Parasympathetic nervous system and everything. It's so much more than that. It controls your sleeping dreams, but also your waking dreams. What you're aiming for in this life. Your subconscious starts it all. Everything starts with the mind. It's 97% of your brain. So that means that a lot of your ideologies, your belief systems, the inner child that has not been fully healed, that may still be wounded, continuously being ignored, which is why you have a shadow self for many of you. The shadow is there because you refuse to deal with it, go inside, accept yourself as a whole being. There's always this like fractionalized, like, oh, I kind of like this side more, so I'm gonna lean towards this. I like this side of me more, so I'm gonna lean towards that. There's no fucking within you. You will feel so much better when things are running smoothly. Are there areas of your life that don't feel as harmonious and easy as they should? That could be love. That could be just any interpersonal relationship, family, whatever. That's like strings, right? Strings attached. In fact, I saw. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If it's not quick, then I'll just whatever, you know what I mean. But yes, yes. I found this earlier. Okay, dirty ass phone. I know y'all can't see yet. Okay, let me zoom into this. There's a woman here. Okay, you see, this is the woman. This is her past. This is her past over here. Okay, your past. And here she is trying to break free, but continuously watering the fucking past. That's a watering can in her hand, like for plants. She's watering the past soil, ruminating over the past, or letting the subconscious remain tied down in that past. And yet, she has this tiny little plant over here called the future. She's fighting to get towards that future. And it's starting to come up from the soil. But she keeps watering what the fuck is tying her down. It's all about what you give your attention to. Now, in this post, it says, choose wisely where to spend your energy. You see that she's leaping, okay, leaping, trying to get free from this shit, but keeps fucking watering it. And this is all she has to show for the future right now. Granted, the future is not here yet, but if she spent, if this author here, any of them, went around house, swap out my cut out again, man. Anyways, they can't come to my house. and update the books on my shelf. They would have to book, you read it, you learn from it. But you can't change what's already in it. It's done. You published it. It's done. You understand? So like this woman here, let me turn down this music. This woman here trying to break free from the past but continually watering it. Okay. Y'all know this is a phone, so I'm trying to get it to show and, whatever. Alright. She's desperate to break free from that shit. Look at her body language. And then you got this tiny, tiny little thing as her future. And nothing in her hand over here is watering that. Because she's being bound and tied down to the past. Alright, so the whole point of that, or why we even got on that, because I don't know if this cut and made a new video or if we still in the old video, but we had got the priestess in reverse, calling for contemplation and self-reflection, going in with the mind. We talked about the subconscious mind and intuition. So going in there, unlocking the fucking key, stop avoiding yourself, and do the work. Say what really needs to be said, right? And that's what we had got in the card before that with the candles. Right here we got the Nine of Needles. I'm assuming it's swords. This is the one upright card that we've gotten so far, and I'm pretty sure it's swords. So let's see. This is a brand new deck, you know what I'm saying? Nightmare Before Christmas. So they got their little funny little terms for things, so we'll see. Alright. Needles, page 86 starts. What I said it was the 9. Here we go. Alright, 9 of Needles, upright. Nightmares, worries, fear. 9 of Needles shows up when you're feeling dread. Muster your courage and face your fears. You might just find the clown with the tearaway face is not as scary in the little scary character in this series. I think most of us have seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, but in case you haven't, let me see if he's in here. Just see to get a picture real quick. Kicked off again, man. I know they can't hear that music in the back. There's no way. Let me take some of these things off of Wi-Fi. I assume, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on right now. I turn off my Peloton and my tonal. Maybe my iPad. Yeah, turn off the iPad too. Kick some shit off Wi-Fi, see what happens. All this money they make you pay. This shit unreliable. Oh, there was a storm earlier. Or I think coming. Because it was getting really, really... It doesn't matter. Cloudy and shit. But alright, let's get it. Shit, where we at? Okay. Oh, we had already read that. So, right now we just read the Nine of Needles. Essentially, the reading all together, right? Because we've had, this is the one card we got upright. Everything else has been in reverse. And the shit that was reversed, let me get the cards that we had. Hold on. Because I pulled off another thing. Let me put these away. Okay. Alright. So we had, I think the Six of Candles, which was one of the first. We had the High Priestess in reverse. We had the Moon card in reverse. And this is a shit, 15, 16, 19. All right. Hey, number 19, baby. Shouts out. This is a 21 card tarot deck. Well, 22, but they're full. They don't even have the number 0. They just call it full. So, Death card in reverse. And then right now, the only upright we've had, I believe this would be the Nine of Swords. They're both sharp. I'm just going with that. Because they have the candles, so those would probably be the wands type of thing. Yeah, the whole reading that we've been getting, basically, in case this is cut off and made 3 different videos, I'm not really sure. But just to summarize, it's this place of frustration. It's this place of being out of harmony. It's this place of needing to go within the subconscious mind, the real dark, deep stuff you don't want to deal with. It's time to deal with it. It's time to deal with it. A tip I had learned, I don't know if this split up into 3 videos, so I'll just say it here. You can assign a name to whatever the issue is or the problems that you might have, and write towards those. So instead of it being like grief or anger, be like, grief. Instead of it being grief, oh, what do I feel about grief, trying to force your mind into a box. You say, okay, my grief's name is Jack. And I'm gonna be like, Jack, yo, fuck you. This really hurts. I'm sad. It's time for me to move on. I don't want to see you again. If you come around again, I'm gonna be so strong, you ain't gonna want to stay around. You feel me? Write out on a piece of paper, in a journal, in a notebook, on the back of a napkin, I don't care, multiple napkins if you need to. Write about Jack. Write to Jack. Tell Jack what you feeling. Alright, now for anger. Say you name your anger Magus. I don't know. Write to Magus about everything. Magus, you no longer serve me. You've been holding me stuck too long. You understand? These types of things. So this entire reading continuously revolves around us being out of balance or in a place of a place where we're not in harmony, and the need to deal with us, our true selves. You understand? I'm gonna take one more from here, and then I'm gonna do the Egyptian Oracle deck. See what we get. It's actually the Anubis Oracle deck, who deals with the subconscious, the underworld. I call him Anpu because that's his name, but here, the Europeans that made this deck call him Anubis. So, anyways. Still breaking in the new deck, so, Ooh. Alright. I'm not taking all the... Oh, again. This was the first card that we fucking started with. No bullshit. I don't know how it got reshuffled. Oh, because there was, like, the stack... I don't know if you saw the second video or if I had to delete it. I don't know what happened. Alright. The stream dropped. So, if this is a separate video, this is the first card we started with. And when I was showing of that little stack... Long story short, just now when I was pulling all of them together to show you what we got, I forgot that card. I reshuffled that card into the thing. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. He's like, you ain't about to forget about me, boy. You're not forgetting about me. Alright. So this is the Page of Presents. And when we first got him, he was in the reverse, right? When we first pulled the card in the beginning of this reading, it was in the reverse. Maybe he was already supposed to be upright. No, I think that now that we've summarized and we know the message, let's see what happens. Like, what is our future if we do these things, right? So, page 7. Oh, there you go. Shit, I went too fast. Let me just. Page 75, number 12, baby. Apologies if my energy broadcast, dog. Upright. Have you ever been struck with a great idea when you least expected it? Woken up with a brilliant new scheme or plan for success? The Page of Presents represents someone who's feeling a sudden burst of creative and potentially lucrative inspiration. It's time to bring your brilliant new vision to life. Stay excited for this journey, but be cautious. You never know what surprises might be waiting for you. Boom, baby. And that was confirmation. I heard something in the back. Number 36. I really feel like this might have been my reading, so apologies for all the fucking droppings and outages and shit. Perhaps I don't need to live stream this, but it's too late now, so I feel maybe somebody else can benefit as well. I think a lot of us, especially it's about to be the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of us might not have gotten the things or be in a position that we thought we would be this year, but the year's not over. The year's not over. Technically, the new year's not even till fucking March anyway. Spring equinox, you feel me? But people don't talk about that as much, unless you're in certain circles. So, speaking of Egyptian oracle, you know what I'm saying? Around this time, September, that's the harvest. So they honored that as some tribes honored that as the new year. Other places honored March. But regardless, it was the Roman emperors that changed that shit anyway. The Romans are the ones that said, "Oh, we're gonna do January 1st because it was fucking convenient for them." It has nothing to do with. That's not what was originally done. All right. Nothing to do with science or whatever. When they made the Gregorian calendar truly the new year, everything's fucking dead in January. You understand? Springtime when things bloom, that's the new year. But you can go look that up, do your own fucking research if you don't want to believe me. But trust me. Alright. So, boom. Thank you to this new deck, you know what I'm saying? Nightmare Before Christmas. Amazing movie. Let's pull from this oracle deck and see what you got. I don't know what this song is. I don't like it. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. This card. And we're gonna take 2 more. Man, I feel this gonna probably like shit. Hold up. Fuck it, we've been sitting too long anyway. Oh, then you can't see me. Almost did it again. Oh shit, that's not how I shuffle. Okay, I guess that was one of them because I was gonna flip it, but it's fine. It's an Oracle deck, so you don't have to really worry about reversals and things. 9 o'clock, baby. Oh, today's Friday. This is what I do with my Friday nights. Get after our fucking dreams and goals, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know y'all saw that. I don't know. I've always worked jobs where, I mean, I don't have to work nobody's job now, but when I used to have to work for other people, I never had a job that was like weekends meant anything. The fuck? It's just another day. If I want to go to a cigar bar on a Wednesday, I'm gonna fucking go. I have done that. You know what I'm saying? Drinking and smoking on a Wednesday. I don't really do that stuff anymore, but the point is, Saturday was never a big deal because I usually had to work. Sunday was not a big deal because usually I had to work. So, all right. Let's see who we got. Oh, get back up again. All right. The shirt is too big. Solstice was the last one to come out. Number 17. Star consciousness, generosity, bodhisattva. Bodhisattva. I believe that's Hindu. So now there were a lot of links between the Egyptians and the Hindus, Hindu goddesses and things, but I really feel like there's a this is of there in Hinduism, and I've seen damn, I can't remember the book off the top of my head, but I remember somebody kind of tracing that down, the archaeological. All right, so anyways, yeah, star consciousness, generosity with Solstice. That is number 17. Then we have Newt and Geb, number 21, which is wholeness, creation of sacred purpose, divine parents. All right. Sorry, I'm like covering Geb's name and shit. Oh, apologies for that. So, oh. Boom. All right. Let me put them on near my face, and maybe you won't. There we go. And then of course is 7, sacred purpose, baby. All right, so we got Anpu right there in the middle, or they call him Anubis in this deck. But let me see, make sure y'all can see. What else we got on here? Ptah, Newt, Geb, and Anubis. All right, which primordial beings, you know, creation of Earth, the apple tree, the pomegranate tree. This is the Garden of Eden, dog. What they call it. This is the pomegranate tree in the background. It was a pomegranate tree, not an apple tree. That's why outside of the Vatican they have a big ass pomegranate. They never said that it was an apple tree. There's red fruit. There was a fruit bearing tree. Anyways, I'll get back to my shit. Okay, cool. What did I drop now? Oh, nightmare for Christmas shit. Ow. A lot of difficulties tonight. Just gotta persevere. All right. Damn. Where were we at? I feel like I lost somebody. No, we decided to do 3 of them. All right, so we're gonna start. We got 17, 21, 7, sacred purpose. See what this is about. I think we already kind of know what it's about. Let me real quick. Maybe I shouldn't do this now, but I want to make sure. I just don't know if these are all going into um, separate YouTube videos. Oh, it actually won't show it to me right now. That's YouTube Studio. All right, I don't know. It just says I'm live, so if there's a million, a million lives, then it is what it is. Um, Hold up. Okay, cool. It's just one. It's just one. Hey, got a little like on the screen. Let's get that. That was pretty cool to see it in real time. Um, I mean, it's Friday night. People ain't watching tarot on Friday nights. It's all good. All right, let's see what we got here. We got three cards. I heard the number three, so I pulled three. All right, so the Star Consciousness, page 59. Okay, 5 and 9, baby. We talked about earlier, 5 is the number of change, harmony, creation, or creativity. And 9 plus any number is that number, so we back to number 5. All right, let's see. 59, 59, 59. Shouts out Green Tea Pang, you know what I'm saying? She came out with a new song today, or dropped a new song today. She was getting my soul right, so. All right. Sothis, or Sothis, is the stellar manifestation of Isis. Stellar manifestation of Isis, which is Aset. Like Isis, she is a pure channel for divine love and wisdom. Sothis is also Sirius, the dog star, which is the brightest star in the sky. Sothis/Isis follows her husband, Osiris, as the constellation Orion, into the underworld when it disappears from view for 70 days, the number of days for the funerary rites in ancient Egypt. As she appears again, rising in the eastern sky after her sojourn in the underworld, her presence heralds the coming inundation, the new year in the ancient calendar of Egypt. Yo, we were just talking about the fucking new year, dog. Like, I can't make this up. Y'all saw me shuffle. This is an oracle deck, completely separate from the tarot deck we were just doing. Anyways, I don't even remember why we were talking about the new year. Oh, I was just telling you, like, the year's not over. You still got time. Anyways, um, heralds the coming inundation, the new year in the ancient calendar of Egypt. As Sothis rises in the night sky, she pours forth her spiritual essence, her stellar energies, and her compassionate wisdom upon all beings. Though her willingness to offer us these precious gifts, or through her willingness to offer us these precious gifts and her guidance, we are elevated to a greater understanding of our own soul's purpose and the reasons we are here on earth at this time. Sothis is the star of humanity and a true bodhisattva. Bodhisattva. I gotta look that up real quick because that's the second time that it's popped up, and I don't know what that is. They act like that's supposed to be common knowledge or something. So we'll see. Bod. Oh shit, where'd it go? Bod is. There we go. Cool. You know, these Europeans take multiple cultures and merge them together into New Age spirituality. So, all right. Oh, my bad. It's not Hindu. It's Buddhist. In Mahayana Buddhism, a person who is able to reach nirvana but delays doing so out of compassion in order to save suffering beings. Very, very interesting. So you could reach your height, but you choose not to out of compassion in order to save others. Hold up. Let me pause this music so we can hear that. Turn this up. Bodhisattva. 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 Okay. Odin's. How do I put music back on? Alright. So, anyways, so this is the star of humanity and a true bodhisattva, calling forth the best in each of us and inspiring us to step into our greater selves and offer our own unique gifts back to the world. Purpose. That's one of the other cards we pulled, but we'll get to it. As Isis is the great mother of the earth, Sothis is the queen of the sky. If you've pulled this card, you are being asked to embody your star consciousness. The star of your being is rising. Use this as an opportunity to be seen in the world and to emerge as a conscious teacher of something your life has taught you. You have something wonderful to share. You do. You. If you find yourself having an underworld experience, you can be sure that you will rise once again when the time is right and the cycle is completed. Instead of despairing, you have the opportunity to express your gratitude for all that you have learned on your journey. Be as Sothis, or Sothis, a generous light in the darkness. As Sothis showers her gifts upon our planet, open to receive her bounty. At the same time, realize that you have equally abundant gifts to share with others. So, very interesting, because we're talking about this exact part. Now, this is an oracle deck completely different from what we just read from. But the message is, and we were talking about the new year just now. The message we got in our reading was that, okay, you know, you're frustrated, you feel like you're in the wrong path, or there's a blockage, there's a hindrance on the path. Maybe you kind of on the right path, but there's just this big ass boulder blocking your way. Parts of the mind that you haven't explored yet. There's something hindering you, and frustration resulting from that. I'm telling you, you still have time. The new year is not over. And here they are talking about the actual new year, which is what I was telling you. It's not January 1st. This confirms it. But also, the whole point is that instead of despairing, you have the opportunity to express your gratitude for all that you have learned. Don't get down about that shit. You know, in the last video that I first did, which was the Millionaire Secrets, is like, so what if you fail? The fear of failure. So what if you fail? You prepare for war in times of peace. Prepare for the failure. If it happens, you have a contingency plan. You have ways to move forward. You have, you know, adaptability. That's what being human is adaptability all day, every day. Adapting to shit that did not go your way. That's what this was talking about things that might not be going our way right now. This confirms it. All right, so now let's see who else we got here. Use your divine purpose. In that video too, we talked about values and what's important to you, your targets, your priorities, and your sacrifices, what you're willing to sacrifice. What are your priorities to get to that target? All right. Well, let's go. Let's keep going and see what we get. Newt and Geb, a couple pages down. Wholeness, creation of sacred purpose, divine parents. Newt and Geb represent the result of Ptah's dreaming of the universe, at least in terms of the perspective of human consciousness. Newt is the night sky herself, the vault of stars that arches over and surrounds her lover Geb, who is the earth, the original green man. The two exist eternally in sacred longing for one another. Merged in passionate intent, they form a sacred union of wholeness and co-creation. They are the parents of Isis, Osiris, Aset, Asar, Set, Nephthys, and the elder Horus, Heru. And all physical form enters our three-dimensional earth plane reality through the portal they create. So Isis, Osiris, Set, Nephthys, and the elder Horus. Meaning the original Horus, because they're the son of Osiris and Isis is Horus, the younger version. That's the one that goes back and forth with Set in the battle of the uncle and nephew and all of that. All right. Now, they're not the same being. I used to think a lot of us, when you first, if you don't go deep enough, you hear the word and you don't know the difference. So, anyways, Nu and Geb are the divine parents who help to initiate us and birth us into a sacred space as we spiral around the great wheel of life, death, and rebirth on our shamanic path towards embodiment of the enlightened heart and mind, or heart/mind, which is usually or. Towards the embodiment of the enlightened heart or mind. We are meant to awaken and remember our connection to the divine so that we can become adult children of the gods and assume more responsibility in caring for our sacred planet Earth. We also inherit the powers of the ancient ones as we grow in their likeness. All of them are within you. The deities are not separate or outside of you. You have them within. They're archetypes. But back to this. If you've pulled this card, you have completed a great round of transformation in your life and are ready to step out into the world with sacred purpose and a strong sense of your own wholeness. Embodying the sacred marriage, you contain the merging of the feminine and masculine energies inside self and bring those fully balanced energies into your life and the lives of others. Harmony, divine masculine, divine feminine. You don't blend energy. Energy cannot be destroyed, but they can harmonize. You may find yourself experiencing a deep sense of peace and well-being as you remember that you are both human and divine. You are at home both on Earth and in the great star nation. The more you reflect upon this card, the more you will feel as though you have come home. Right here. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Come on, baby. Y'all get it. You could pause and stare at the card a little bit more if you need to. There we go. That's much better. Clear. Right. And then boom. Sacred purpose. Here we go. Now these people gonna think I'm crazy as hell because I kept talking about if this is in 3 videos. I think it stayed as 1. Whatever. The thing keep dropping out. Y'all get it. Sacred purpose. Again, Newt and Geb right here. This is Geb on the bottom. Newt up here. Got my boy Ampu in the middle. The snake-like being appears to be Tahuti. Because he is eating from a pomegranate tree wrapped around. Tahuti's about knowledge, or y'all call him Thoth, Thoth, Hermes. Man got a million names. Trice Great, Magestus, Hermes Trice Great. Either way, I told you. Then there's like a sky. Oh, that's Ptah right there on the side. This is Ptah. So he's creating. Then you have your earth-bound energy, your divine mother, your sky, opener of the way, and the underworld and the subconscious mind, opener of doors, Anubis or Anpu, and then the snake wrapped around the tree, the serpent with knowledge. I would say that would be Thoth or Tahuti. So let's see here. Yeah, they ripped our shit off. Don't worry about it. That's another conversation for another day. Right. Let's get it. Page 93, baby. 9 and 3 are significant to me. But still, number 12. The very first card we pulled today was number 12 on page 12. It was page 75, which equals 12. With the presence that we showed twice. First reversed and then, upright. Alright, let's get this. Here we go. Sacred purpose, Ptah, Nut, Geb, and Anubis. Ptah speaks from his intelligent heart, and reality is created. Anubis, the fully awakened shaman priest, enters the sacred garden through the portal created by the divine parents. The overarching sky goddess Nut, and the rich green and fertile earth god Geb. Thoth is also present as the rainbow serpent who offers the fruit of wisdom and eternal life from the ancient tree. Sound familiar? There's a entire system of people who punish the knowledge from the serpent and the tree. Anyways, but still have the pomegranate seed outside, one of their most holy sacraments or establishments. Anyways, as you focus on the images of this card, perceive your current life situations with the open-hearted wisdom of the shaman priest Anubis, so that what is being birthed or created through your thoughts, words, activities, and everyday story have the greatest potential for completion and wholeness. This goes back to the subconscious mind. It doesn't know the difference between reality and fiction. It goes off of what you tell it. So, keeping your mind in alignment with what you want. Your thoughts create your reality. What you focus on. We were talking about the woman that was tied up, bound to her past and being held back, right? And that had said, hold on, I'll tell you again. It was about the energy. It said, choose wisely where you spend your energy. The past or the future. The life you want or the life you've already had. Why are you so focused on the life you've already had? The life you've already lived. It's done. They can't come and update this book. They can't walk into my house and write some new shit. They have to put a new book out. Fuck writing a new chapter. Write a whole new book. An entirely new story. Stop repeating stories from the old shit. It's done with. You learn from it, right? You can't change it. Now, keep coming back around. If you keep focusing on it, you'll keep attracting that same kind of vibe and that same energy that you tried to walk away from. And the page before that says right timing and direction. Sothis Kansu and Amun-Ra. I thought there was more to this card, but nah. It ends right there. Number 7. Yeah. Perceive your current life situations with the open-hearted wisdom. So say you don't know Anubis, right? Or Anpu. Say, perceive your current life situations so that what is being birthed or created through your thoughts, words, activities, and everyday story have the greatest potential for completion and wholeness. Becoming one. Not blending the shit, but harmonizing with it. The vibration. That's what I was about to say before the camera got cut off. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. So if it's preview image. Anyways. Let me take this off of here. Back to live mode. I'm clicking things, messing things up. One more card, one more. This is another deck. Y'all know I usually pull from like 3 decks. That's kind of been a theme lately. Brotherhood of Light, Egyptian Tarot. This was my first ever fucking tarot deck, bro. I got a whole collection in the back room. Not collection, but I mean, you know. down for a second. Kind of, sort of semi-reorganize some of these things. All right. Very important. You know what I'm saying? Who wants chapped lips, baby? Shit, not sexy. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. Got my little peach and orange tea with some fresh mango dropped in. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. Calm down. Get into it. All right. Relax. You're too tense. Too tense. All right. Let's see what we get. Y'all nervous? I feel nervous all this time. Anxious, maybe. Again with this lady, man. Let me zoom this in for y'all. No, y'all don't need to zoom in. Let me see. Oh, wait. This damn thing. Alright, a little bit. They don't want to show now. Oh, I think I almost had it, then I pulled it away. Come on, baby. There you go. You could pause here and zoom in. That's gonna be a great thumbnail. All right, let's see this, man. Oh, she popped up the other night for me, personally. She's, as a matter of fact, on the side of the box. So we gonna get into this. Where we at? Will it forward? Okay. And again, number 2. That was that High Priestess in reverse in the other deck. We got her right side up. Okay. Yeah. We gonna see. Do the work and get some High Priestess energy. Yeah. Very interesting, the music that just came on too. Definite Egyptian flow. Similar to 929, baby. I was about to flip and it didn't. So. Oh. Keep dropping shit today. Listen, why this thing keep doing this? I said back to live mode. Alright, let me go get these cards off the floor. A second. I guess that's all that needs to come out. We gonna see what the message is. Oh. Motherfucking hydrate. You should drink more water. All of you. If you're drinking a gallon a day, good job. Is where you're supposed to be at. The 64 ounces. But that's bare minimum. We don't do bare minimum over here. All right, let's get to this card. Last card. It appears to be. You know what I mean? We had High Priestess in reverse in the other deck, so let's see what we got here. This is my first ever tarot deck. The Silver Key. Oh shit. Yo. Oh, bro, come on now. See, the light is too bright because the lighting situation today has been crazy. I don't know if y'all can see this key I got right here. I gotta tell y'all the story behind this necklace one day, but fuck it. If you can't see, oh well. Like the same kind of three prongs is right here on this. I promise you, bro. It's just the glare is too much. Okay, whatever. Yo, I gotta tell you the story. Um, that was wild. I'm sorry, but that was wild. Arcanum 2, Veiled Isis. Now, there is another name for this goddess that popped up. I would have to go back, but they associate the two of them from my understanding. Well, the other one was ascribed the consort of Tahuti or Thoth, but anyways, here they say Veiled Isis, so we're gonna get into that. In divination, Arcanum 2 may briefly be read as science. So a lot of that things. Okay. That's what I'm referring to, but here we gonna go off what this deck says. So Arcanum 2 expresses in the spiritual world the consciousness of absolute being, which embraces the three terms of all manifestation: the past, the present, the future, and the future. This is everything we've been talking about today. So yeah, this got to be the last card. I know it. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, in the intellectual world, the binary, reflection of unity, and the perception of things visible and invisible, conscious, subconscious. Your subconscious is invisible, but it's 97% of your brain. Everything you are stems from that. You can breathe right now. Your cells are splitting off and doing their thing right now. You're not having to tell them that. And you're still listening to me. It controls your sleeping dreams and your waking dreams. All right. It is very important what you program your subconscious mind with. Your diet's not just what you eat, it's what you watch, what you read, what you listen to. So, anyways, in the physical world, and also we talked about the underworld just now. All right. So that's another important part. But the underworld is another version of the subconscious world. Woman, the mold of man, uniting herself with him in order to accomplish an equal. We just talked about the sacred purpose, and we also talked about, well, Sothis is there too. Newt and Geb. The Newt and Geb reading was about what? Divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. Okay? The sacred purpose being born from literally the creation, sky and earth. Is how they're represented. Alright? So now let's get back to this. Remember then, son of earth, that the mind is enlightened in seeking God with the eyes of the will. God has said, and I know that's triggering, the universe, whatever you want to say, source, creator, let's say source, all right? So, in seeking source with the eyes of the will. Source has said, let there be light, and light inundated the space. Man should say, let truth show itself and good come to me. Let truth show itself and good come to me. And if man and guided by it, will attain all to which he aspires. If veiled Isis should appear in the prophetic signs of thy horoscope, strike resolutely at the door of the future, and it will open to you. What we've been talking about. But study for a long time the door you should enter. All right. One of these was talking about the contemplation of that. Proceed with caution. That was one of the ones that we had pulled. Turn your face towards the Sun of Justice, and the knowledge of the true will be given to you. Keep silent in regard to your intentions, so as to not be influenced by the contradictions of men. So, what happens is a lot of us, we share our ideas or the things we're not fully secure and solid in with other people around us, family, fucking mentors, boyfriend, whoever. And oftentimes they will discourage you. Oftentimes society will discourage you from your true purpose because it's not the status quo, which the first thing we pulled today, or one of the first that we pulled, talked about the status quo, going against the status quo to get to your true purpose, your divine purpose. They cut me off again. Some of y'all don't even know what your numerology, your astrology, not this bullshit. Hey baby, what's your sign type of. Nah. You know, we're talking about what you're here for. And the thing I found, which is, I mean, I was pissed off. What I found was a lot of my passions or life path now were all things that were a part of me during childhood, like music, photography. Like I flashed back and I had all these recollections of like, yo, wait a minute, I've been doing this shit. This was what I used to love before people told me, oh, that trade schools or art schools or different things. And some people, parents, are like, I've heard this. I'll pay for any school but art school. That's your child's purpose. That's their path. And you're saying, oh, I'll pay for anything but that. As if artists don't make money. This whole narrative of the starving artist got to stop, both within the artist community and without. But suppose you're supposed to be an architect. Suppose you're supposed to be a life coach. Suppose you're supposed to be, any of these kind of like not traditional jobs. Perhaps you're supposed to be a fucking interior designer. How many parents talk to their kids about shit like that? You know, fashion designer, interior designer, owning your own label, whether that's a clothing lane, a brand, or a record label. Maybe you're really good at managerial skills. I was talking about this yesterday. Like, go on and find and do your Stanford aptitude test. Stanford University, Stanford.edu, right? Or whatever the thing is, because that's a reputable place, a Ivy League. And compare that, whatever you get chart, it's in your natal chart, straight up. You don't know what time. It's really, really, really important. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know if this song is what makes us keep cutting off, so we're gonna switch that. I didn't think that the music was loud enough for them to copyright strike, but I don't know. I keep getting flagged for some reason. Um, or sometimes when your energy is really high, when you're vibrating high, electronics don't work. I don't know if you noticed that. If you've been in this community long enough, you know that. Um, a lot of metaphysical people will tell you that. It's true. Shit just starts going haywire, not working right. Anyways. Yes. All right. I just discovered that how I go on my phone to check if I'm live and y'all can hear me and shit. I could click a button and it's right here. So yeah. Anyways, man. Um, hey, 2 likes, baby. Shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to y'all watching. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Look, and I got the 8 of coins on the bottom of this joint. I'm just out here talking to y'all and messing around. You gotta be in alignment, baby. You gotta be in alignment, baby. There ain't no more time waiting around. Luckily for you, the year is not over yet. Matter of fact, for a lot of you that want to do like sell products and things, first is when a lot of the retailers start going into the high end of sales, because Christmas, the holidays are coming up. All the holidays are coming up back to back to back to back to back. So, and New Year, people gonna be spending money and all that money on material, tangible, whatever. I mean, I like nice things. You can obviously see. I can't see everything that's in here in this room right now, but you know, physical or material things had a spot too. All right, let me see something. Yo, no bullshit. I said, let me see something. I was gonna go to the 8 of coins, and the first thing that pops up is, hold up, the materialist. Man, see, let me move YouTube out the way. Let me close this. Hold on. The materialist is the first thing that popped up. It don't matter. Y'all can't see it. It's okay. It's right here. All right, it's right here. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Boom. I bet you ain't know I could do it like that. Let me stop messing around. Be serious. In divination, Arcanum 22 means failure, folly, and mistake, or spirituality. What the fuck? That's in quotes, or spirituality. I'm going with spirituality. I don't believe in mistakes, okay? Everything is choices. I was going to say this earlier, and then the thing dropped. Choices. Because if you made a choice and it went well, you'd be like, man, that's the greatest decision I ever made in my life. But then when it goes south or the way you didn't anticipate it going, now all of a sudden that was a mistake. There was no fucking mistake. You made the choice. So you have to make the next choice to deal with the consequences of the first choice that you made. 9, 4, 5, baby. You know what I'm saying? Number 9, twice. Let's get it. Now, 4 is practicality. 5 again. Y'all know 5 by now. It's popped up how many times in this live? All right. If you just join in, it is change. It is harmony. It is creativity. Come into find your numerology and compare it to your Stanford University aptitude test. Promise you. And just what you like to do. You know, again, fuck the status quo. If you like to dance, you can go start a dancing company, dancing troupe. There's a artists, rappers, singers, whoever need backup dancers. Nowadays with TikTok and shit, you can go make your own damn dance. You could choreograph one of these trending songs. Boom, now your shit take off. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Stop playing small. Stop about millionaire secrets. But we get back to that. Now, materialist, since we were talking about materialism. Arcanum 22 expresses in the spiritual world annihilation. 0 expresses eternal progression. In the intellectual world, 22 is atheism, and 0 devotion to the religion of the stars. And 0 devotion to the religion of the stars. Astrology, astronomy. In the physical world, 22 is materialism, and 0 is ceaseless cooperation in the furtherance of God's great plan. Spirit, source, universe, whoever. Source's great plan for you. The reason you're here, your purpose. Now, back to it. Remember then, son of earth, that all things physical pass away, and that before the soul can pass the higher realms, every debt to nature must be paid to the utmost farthering. If Arcanum 22 should appear in the prophetic signs of thy horoscope, and prudence threatens to encompass thy ruin, and thou will be called upon to pay for thy folly unless thou immediately changeth thy ways. So thou wilt be called upon to pay for thy folly unless thou immediately changeth thy ways. All the cards today talked about going underworld. Unless you immediately change your ways, you will have to pay. I ain't say I turned right here to this on accident. It wasn't no damn accident. I didn't plan it. Come on, man. Let's be real with ourselves. Now, let's go back to the 8s. Since that is the card that got us talking about materialism and things. Boom, boom, boom. A bounty. A bunch. All right, where we at? Ooh. It's your boy, North Node. This is what I'm talking about. Natal chart. You need it. Trust me. The sign Capricorn. It says the eights. They put it all together, I guess. The sign Capricorn is the general significator. I've never seen that word. I know the word is significant. What have I born in their more common divinatory significance must relate to these things as applied to the area of life indicated by the suit. But in the higher application, they reveal the influence of and can be interpreted by the eighth decanate of each zodiacal triplicity, starting with the movable signs. Fuck all that fancy shit. Let me go. The divinatory significance of the eighth of coins is a costly lawsuit. Its inner interpretation is fidelity. You gonna have to pay if you don't change your ways. But I got a bonus for you. Check it out. Hold up. Now they got the eight of scepters, the swords, the cups, and all that, but that's not what we got. We got the coins. All right. Interpretation is fidelity. Okay. I ain't mean to point. This is what the scholars use. The Oxford Dictionary. $45 dictionary. On Amazon. So this shit is more than that. But the point is, well, this is the little dust jacket. I'll take this shit. Boom. Alright. This is what the scholars use. Why I brought this out is because etymology is very fucking important. And we brought up the word fidelity. Not infidelity, which most of you are familiar with. We brought up fidelity. High fidelity, baby. So let's see what it is. I want the etymology of the word, the root of the word. I'll read the definition too. F-I, fiduciary. That's not what we're looking for. Fidelity. There we go, right here. Fidelity, noun. Faithfulness to a person, cause, or belief. Demonstrated by continuing loyalty and support. Earlier, before I started all this, I was talking about loyalty has its limits. I saw that in this other show. What happened, whatever, it doesn't matter. Loyalty has its limits. Some of you are like Damian Lillard, who continues to hinder his own progress in the name of some false loyalty, in the name of loyalty. If you don't get the reference, that's okay. The point is, we talked about and being able to reach the state of nirvana in order to help others who are suffering. Similar, I guess, to a starseed, but the point is this notion of self-sacrifice and hindering oneself for the compassion of another, for false loyalty to another, or to a limiting belief, i.e. your subconscious mind. Now, where did it go? All right. Faithfulness to a person, cause, or belief demonstrated by continuing loyalty and support. He sought only the strictest fidelity to justice. What did we talk about earlier? Truth, justice, all that. Sexual faithfulness to a spouse or partner. The degree of exactness with which something is copied or reproduced. The first thing I said was high fidelity. The 1949 recording provides reasonable fidelity. That's a music term of like high quality. So like when y'all see lo-fi is a big thing right now, chill hop and all that trip hop and shit. Well, trip hop's a little different, but when you put on lo-fi beats, some people say lo-fi. No. Lo-fi stands for low fidelity. Anyways, Um, Origin, late Middle English from Old French fidelite, felid, felidite, I don't know how to say it, or Latin fidelitas, from fidelis, faithful, from fides, faith, compared with fealty. All right, we're gonna look up fealty, but again, the root word of fidelity is faith. Having enough trust, enough faith in your future and your abilities and your capabilities to have the life you want and to live in your walk in your purpose. Your purpose was given to you, your gifts were given to you. Have faith in that. Stop listening to what the fuck society says. Society's set up to get you off your path. You don't see that? The food we eat, the chemicals they put in every fucking thing we touch, our laundry detergent, our soaps, our food, the water we drink, laced with pharmaceuticals and fluoride that you don't need and all kind of fucking bullshit, man. That's another tangent for another day. Point being, fealty. Let's see what that means. Fealty. I've never seen that word before. I've never seen that word or come across it. I've come across quite a few days. Yo, where the fuck? I mean, quite a few words. Feal. It's like realty. Fea. Man, it's been a long time since I. Oh, here we go. Pulled out a dictionary. Vassals sworn loyalty to a lord. They owed fealty to the earl rather than the king. Formal. Oh, sorry. Formal acknowledgement of this. A property for which she did fealty. Formal acknowledgement of this. All right. Oh, formal acknowledgement of loyalty to the Lord, or whatever belief or thing that we're talking about. Origin, Middle English from Old French, fuel, L-T. So fealty. I guess the L was like they took the consonants out in French. The Egyptians took the vowels out, so I guess they took consonants out. I don't know why the L is separate. Anyways, Feau apostrophe L apostrophe closed. I mean parentheses L and then parentheses closed TE. Fealty from Latin fidelis, see fidelity. So we already talked about that. About the word comes from faith. All this comes back down to faith. Manifestation comes down to faith. It doesn't have to be a religious context, religious dogma attached to it. But faith, man. Believe you are great. Believe oneself. Believe in your purpose, the path you are walking or should be walking. Since it's very clear that if we don't change our ways, we gonna have hell to pay. So, boy, oh boy. There we go. Man, there's a lot to take from that. I think the messages are pretty clear. You can rewatch this, of course, please. If this helped you out, please point, man. Like, man. Subscribe, man. They say you're not supposed to do this at the end of a YouTube video. Let the people know it's the end. But I live stream everything, so there ain't no like, oh, click here and you're going to see some other video. Every video is unique. Every situation is unique. Every person is unique. You feel me? Fuck the algorithm, break the status quo. That's what it comes down to. Show up consistently every day, even when you don't fucking feel like it. Get in alignment with your purpose, man. You see me? That's what it comes down to. Play your YouTube video while you talking about YouTube videos. See, I messed around and then it cut off. I shouldn't be messing with shit. Look, man. So, I don't like how this shirt look on me, dog. Let me There's something else. There is something else, but it's eluding me right now. So for viewers to read. Okay, got it. Think about this, man. How you I do what I can to help you navigate it. But I got my own life and things too, you know. So uh nah, but for real. This is the thing we talking about. Go and write down what is hindering you. What are these limiting beliefs that are keeping you stuck? That's really what we need to focus on. And you go watch my Millionaire Secrets video, we talk about what is success. What does that look like for you? What does that mean for you? What are your values? What are your priorities each day? What is your target each day? What are the sacrifices you're willing to make? Those last three things come from Grant Cardone, who has $1 billion real estate portfolio. So I'm pretty sure the man just went on TV and made $5.5 million in 90 days with no contacts, no cell phone, barely a place to live, $100 in his pocket. He turned $100 to $5.5 million. So I'm pretty sure he knows what the fuck he's talking about. The point is, it takes a lot of courage to go after what you know you should be going after instead of this lulled to sleep fucking let me go work for somebody else's dreams and not work on my own because you're too tired by the time you come home. What life is that? You weren't put here to just pay bills and die. The fuck? That's not what you're. No. You want $1 million? Help 1 million people. How can you help 1 million people? What skills do you have? Matter of fact, on a TV show, they said, there's a lot of truth in TV. TV's not an idiot box, yo. They try to. That's one of the ways that they program your subconscious mind. It's through what you watch. Trust me, I'm telling you. But the point is, one of the shows, he said, "Oh no, you know what? This was actually a YouTube video with some millionaires on it actually." And he said, think about the thing that comes easiest to you. What's easy for you that's hard for others? He said that's usually where your purpose lies. What is easy for you that is hard for others? For me, public speaking, shit is easy. I don't understand why people, I can't. I've always been in groups and shit in school. I've always been a group speaker, group leader, group whatever, and I just never thought anything of it. And then I see people like terrified to do that shit. I don't think it's just a self-confidence thing. It's just, or maybe it is. Maybe they don't know their own value, think they don't have. A lady the other day, speaking of millionaires on Mel Robbins thing, a lady got up there and was saying that, she don't like to speak up because she's like, oh, I'm stupid. Like, I'm stupid. I don't have shit to say. I need to shut up. And she learned that from her dad because her dad used to like not let the kids speak. He used to just want them to be in the corner, shut up and be quiet. And some people, y'all know that kids are supposed to be seen, not heard type bullshit. You feel me? So then you feel like you got to be quiet. You can't speak. You don't have value. You don't have anything to add. That's low self-esteem. That's something that needs to be reprogrammed. Low self-esteem can show up in multiple ways, but that is one of the ways. You do have value. You do have worth. You have an opinion that matters. Now, you don't have to go share every damn opinion. These assholes on Twitter, these clowns on Twitter, not everybody needs to hear your opinion on every damn thing. But that also doesn't mean silence yourself. Who cares if they don't want to hear it? Put it out there for you. You understand? So, boom. I gathered the cards back together to put them away. And we ended right back here at this. You know what I'm saying? That same card. 8 of coins, baby. Yeah. Ow. Alright, man. So they're the ones that's holding you back. You feel me? They're the ones that's holding you back. Comparing yourself to others. The creator, depending on your belief systems and things. The point is, if you were made in God's image, then call yourself by your name. I don't think y'all picked up what Erykah Badu was saying in that song. If we're made in his image, it calls by our name. You create your reality. You create your life. You make the choice. Therefore, you are the creator. We just talked about Ptah creating this world. Ptah created the world from darkness through his thoughts. You create your reality through your thoughts. That's not just a perception. That's real life. You can go and check that on the Western science medicine that has psychologists, a therapist, and they'll tell you. You can go and look at a metaphysicist, a quantum physicist, and they will tell you. I just picked up this book. Hold up. Where is it at? I was just moving shit around earlier. Come to me. There you go. I found it. The physics of consciousness. Quantum physicists, psychologists, whoever you want to ask, if you don't want to believe me, they will all tell you that your thoughts create your reality. Hence why they tell people with like cancer and things like that, they tell them the power of positivity. They tell them to meditate. They tell them to pray. That's why placebo pills work. How could a placebo work if the person didn't believe that it would work? They don't know that it's a fucking sugar pill. Not to the end of the trial. But they believed in the medicine. Therefore, the medicine healed. The power of the mind. Your subconscious don't know the difference between falsehoods and reality. So, fake it till you make it and program that motherfucker with some real helpful things for yourself. Alright? Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Little pendulum swing. I'm going the opposite direction of it. They told me not to show this on camera, so I'm not. But anyways, yeah, you get the fucking point. Take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. And be the catalyst you need for lasting change.